Every mystery has a gap, a moment when time itself goes silent. For Maria, Darnell, and Luis, that silence lasted exactly 10 minutes. 10 minutes that could change everything they thought they knew about the Bayside Central Mall disaster. 10 minutes no one could explain, and no one was supposed to. It started 3 days after the accident. The news had moved on, headlines gone, sympathy dried up. But Maria hadn't. She'd lost her coworker, Elise. The report called it an electrical failure. But Maria had seen something else, something she couldn't unseen. At a small cafe off Lincoln Street, Maria sat across from Darnell and Luis. They didn't trust each other, not fully, but they shared one thing: doubt. Darnell. They're lying. The power didn't just fail, someone killed the lights. Luis leaned forward, unzipping his laptop bag just enough. "I can prove it," he whispered. "The mall system had a backup server, a fail-safe. If it wasn't wiped, fragments could still exist." Maria. "Then we find it. Whatever's in those missing minutes, we bring it back." 2 nights later, the trio returned to the scene. The mall was empty, condemned, but something about it felt alive. Inside, the hallways buzzed faintly, emergency lights flickering like dying stars. "Luis, servers through here. Keep watch." He plugged in his laptop, fingers trembling as data streamed across the screen. Static, glitches, timestamps skipping. Then suddenly, one frame froze. Timestamp 4:06:47 p.m., grainy footage, blurred figures in tactical gear moving down a service corridor. "What is that symbol on the wall?" Maria pointed to a red chalk triangle behind the figures. "Darnell, that's not maintenance. That's a mark." Before Luis could zoom in, the screen went black. And then everything went dark. They weren't alone. Footsteps echoed down the hall, slow, deliberate, the sound of boots scraping against metal. Maria whispering, "Someone's here." Luis panicked. "This system isn't even online. How?" The light snaps back on. Luis's laptop is gone. Only the red triangle remains on the screen, glowing faintly like a scar. It wasn't just data they found that night. It was a warning. Maria sat in the kitchen, drinking a coffee gone cold, hands shaking as she opened an unmarked envelope. Inside a single flash drive. When she played it, only static filled the screen. Until the final 3 seconds. A red triangle flickering. Beneath it, a handwritten message appears. On-screen text, "We control what you see." Maria slammed the laptop shut. When she called Luis, a stranger's voice answered. Unknown voice, calm. "You're asking the wrong questions, Ms. Torres." By the next morning, Luis's apartment was empty. Darnell said men had been parked outside his building for days. And Maria? She vanished 2 weeks later. Breaking news. TV broadcast. News anchor reading a bland statement. Mall blackout cause, maintenance error. Officials declared the case closed. Another technical failure, nothing more. But online, one image started to spread. A still frame of that same red triangle glowing in the dark. Every account that posted it was locked within minutes. Every upload flagged as misinformation. Maria's name trended briefly, before vanishing too. Just like the footage, Darnell was the last one left, still telling the story no one wanted to hear. He once said, "If truth is power, then silence is control." And in those missing minutes, someone made sure silence would win. The footage didn't vanish by accident. It was erased, on purpose. But who has the power to rewrite reality? We follow the trail behind the red triangle and reveal the name of the group that hides in the dark. Because every mystery leaves a trace. You just have to listen in the silence. If this story left you wondering what's real, and you think the truth can be buried forever, think again. Don't look away. Like, comment, and subscribe to Truth Over Silence, because every mystery starts with one missing minute.